Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, Frugal Madre. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make 2 Dollar Tree fall inspired wreaths, and these are the materials you're going to need. Just some leaves, a cute little ornament you like, burlap, any color that you like. Rest in peace to this glue gun, I'm telling you. But anyway, so I took the brown burlap and you're going to pull it off where you see the tape, and that's where you're going to stick it to the foam. And then you're going to cut off a bunch of all the little leaves because you're going to want to have to hot glue them on later. So I just took them off of the stems one by one, just like that. And then eventually, when you get all the leaves off, you're going to want to keep the vine part or the string part that came with it and just set it aside, and I'll show you why at the end. So we're going to start by wrapping the brown around the foam, just like that. And make sure you go all the way around, pulling tightly that there's no weird spots hanging up. I try to use the whole thing. I mean, it's covers pretty much. And when you get towards the end, you're gonna want to make sure you just get your hot glue gun and get a good amount of glue and cut off the excess. So then you're going to want to take the red burlap and then glue it on to have a starting point, just so it's nice and snug when you start wrapping it around. And when you start wrapping it around, make sure to leave a little gap after every turn that you see a hint of brown coming through. So if you see how I'm doing that, make sure you're pulling tight still. And just pulling and leaving little gaps, but kind of like turning it sideways so you have that curve to it. I went around it again for a second time, and luckily it went all the way to the end and covered pretty well. And then of course, when you get to the end, just hot glue it down. Literally takes seconds. So that's how it's gonna look. Then this is the fun part. You get your leaves and you start hot gluing them down however you like on one side. I got maybe like the bigger ones with the darker colors towards the bottom, and then I took the smaller leaves and started hot gluing them to the top. You could do this however you want, really. You can do this with whatever color leaves you want as well. Just make sure they pile on top, don't have the stems sticking out too much, if so you can trim them. So that's how I had it towards the end. And then here's my little Dollar Tree ornament. The cute little owl we all have seen. I glue it just like that. Literally just a little bit of hot glue and it works. I didn't know if it was going to hold, but it did. So just like that, lay it on there. And then make sure you put some more hot glue on the sides, just to hold it. Now remember the vine part that I was telling you about? You're going to want to take the loop and just snip it off, because we're going to use this to hang it. I mean, why not? It's already a perfect little circle if you get a nail or however you're going to hang this. So what I did was just hot glue it to the back. And then I got some extra pieces of what I had left over of the burlap and just hot glue it on. And literally it worked. Instead of like poking a hole through it or doing a string or something like that. And this is what I came up with. Very simple, very cute, and I just love it. Now for the second one, it's basically the same couple of first steps as the first, but this time I'm going to do half of the beige color and then I'll do half of the orange. So I only wrapped half with the one color, as you see, and then I hot glued it down. And now I'm doing the orange, making sure you're pulling it tight, and you will use the whole roll, which is good. Pulling it tight, and then hot gluing it. So just like that. So then I got the cute little pumpkin from Dollar Tree, and I am going to glue it just right there in the middle, hanging like it's on a swing. So yes, you get your hot glue You hot glue it on. I was like thinking, is this really gonna work and hang on there? And it did, which I'm so happy. I just love the canvas look of the pumpkin. So as you see me there, make sure you glue some more so it holds, and there you go, it's swinging. So then after you do that, you start having some fun and gluing some leaves. Now I got the reds and the yellows, and I put the berries and the acorn, and I did it mostly on the orange part, leaving the beige part on the top open. So once again, you get the vine with the loop, cut it off, hot glue it on the back, get some extra, cant right there, and just hot glue it on and snip the excess, and this is what I came up with. It's so cute. I love it. You could do this with your friends. You could do this with your kids. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up, and please comment down below which one you like the most. If you're not a part of my channel, I would love to have you, so please subscribe. So as always, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.